Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's doubleheader time. It's Kalonji Pro Profile versus Atlanta City FC, and it's next on ASMG TV. And welcome back to Charlie Jordan Field here at Shiloh Stadium, Snellville, Georgia. That's where we find ourselves for round two of this doubleheader here on May the 4th. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Larry Weaver here getting you all set up for the day. John Reno will be along for the call. We look at the fixtures for this week. You can see that it ended 1-1 just a second ago between SSL and Legends FC. Currently 2-0 for FC Birmingham and Potros FC, with Potros in the lead. And it is 1-0 up at Riverbend Park with Georgia Revolution on top of North Georgia. Not going North Georgia's way this spring season here in the 2024 campaign. That is where we stand. We have our match at 7:30. You also have the 7 o'clock match between Atlanta United Academy versus UMAFC. That match will be on demand on ASMG YouTube channel, as well as tomorrow's match, Georgia Athletic SC versus Dalton United FC at 4 p.m. You see what the leaderboard was before we started today. Dalton United was at the top of the table. They're going to have to work on that for tomorrow, as Potros FC and Georgia Revolution, with the records as they stand right now, are above them as the night goes on. We'll give you an update on that later on. North Georgia United down there at the bottom with FC Birmingham in that relegation zone. SSL, they were able to get a point, so they'll be with Atlanta City and Georgia Athletic right now, because Legends will be with 8 points, and they'll be with Kalonji and FC Atlanta in that middle zone. Top 7 teams, they make it to the playoffs. First team gets a first-round bye. Whoever wins the playoffs earns the right to represent Georgia in the national tournament that will be preceding our playoffs. That gets you caught up on everything that's happened around the league. We bring in John Reno for the call.
Thank you, Larry. Yeah, we're looking forward to this one here. And Georgia, UPSL Georgia Premier action here. Kalonji Pro Profile hosting Atlanta City FC. Kalonji Pro Profile currently sitting in the playoff position. And Atlanta City FC having a tough season so far, finding themselves down near the bottom of the table, out of playoff position, and out without 2 of their players now. 2 players serving lengthy suspensions right now as it stands. Terry Jules and Jimmy Newell, both suspended for 10 games, but both are looking to be reduced. And we'll keep apprised of that situation as well, Larry.
Yes, both of them are currently being contested, and they're going through the system, so they will hopefully once the system goes through, they will get those suspensions dropped down a little bit. That's where we stand. Definitely, Kalonji Pro Profile is a team that is going to put Atlanta City to the test. You know, they're out with their main starter striker, Patrick Okonkwo. He is now moved on, and he is playing on the professional side over at Georgia FC. But they still have Anthony Sumo, as well as the returners Tony Tiente and Camden Chopa there in the midfield. So still tons of firepower for Kalonji Pro Profile. Do not count them out.
Oh, definitely. Just a lot of veterans on that team, and they're always in contention, always a team to be contended with. So Kalonji Pro Profile and Atlanta City definitely will have their workout cut out for them tonight.
Just about to go to tonight's opening ceremony, and we'll step away for a few moments and bring you the call, John.
We're just about ready to get started here. Kalonji Pro Profile will be in their all white kits today. And the visitors, Atlanta City FC, in all red today. And Atlanta City, they'll be going from left to right on your screen. Kalonji Pro Profile from right to left to begin this opening half. And teams going over some last-minute instructions. So Larry was going to see Malaga back in goal for Atlanta City. He was pulled last week after a team going down 0-3. And he was not happy about that at all.
No, and it's one of those things that we've talked about off air. You know, I spent some time talking to Coach Joao with that decision last week, and he said that it was a decision that they had made going into the match. Malaga knew that he was going to be substituted at some point. Talking to the coach and talking to, former, all disclosures, my son used to be in the UPSL as a goalkeeper, starting goalkeeper, so I know a little bit about how it goes on. And when you're subbed, you're usually, when you have two starting keepers, generally you would play one 45 and another 45. Generally, the only other time that you sub a keeper is either when you're down significantly or you're up significantly and you're trying to hold on to a lead. Definitely, David felt a little disrespected of when the choice was made. Honestly, it was the right choice to make for Coach Joao, because after subbing Malaga off, they scored those 3 points back, and were able to get a draw in the match. Coach Joao made the right call as a player, and as you know, being in sports as well, John, you don't always understand why the coach made the decision, and you just have to accept that the decision was made.
Well, certainly fortunes did turn around for Atlanta City FC after that decision was made, and they came back to tie that game late, only to lose it in stoppage time to a penalty kick. But Malaga, as I said, spent the better part of the rest of that match way behind the goal, off the bench. So, yeah, wasn't too happy, but it almost worked out for him.
Yeah, and definitely a great opportunity for Coach Joao choosing to start Arroyo this time, because he came in that 70 minutes and he took that match over.
He definitely gave his team a lift, scoring, I believe it was 2 goals late to help tie that match up. So he definitely should be starting tonight, and he is. So when we kick off, Malaga with it. And a bit of a sloppy pass there, and a hard foul there as Kalonji came pouring in there to intercept that pass.
Not exactly how you want to start this match, John. And luckily, nothing more than just a foul. As you see here, intercepts a pass, a little bit of a collision there. I believe that was Jean-Baptiste that committed that foul. He's starting today, a player that I've known for a very, very long time through the youth system. He's a fantastic defender.
Yeah, that was Fofana, number 30, who was fouled for Kalonji. Now Tiente shoots it in the 4-man wall.
Good strike by Tiente.
Hard strike. Now it's going to be cleared out by City up near midfield on the far side.
Remember last season Tiente was with the Atlanta United 2s.
A lot of experience on Kalonji's side.
They have a lot of players that have played on the next level.
Oh, ball's punched out.
Henry Fleites, the keeper, being one of those, having some time playing over in Germany.
So we're going to get a throw here for City. Israel in. And there's a strike by Brian and goes wide.
Took a good crack at it, John. You see here, decent throw in. Headed over to him, and he just kind of twists that hips, rips through the ball.
Brain with a hard shot, but wide on the right side. So goal kick. And Fleites gets
Oh,
away.
what an opportunity.
And a shot in wide on the far side. Oh, my. Kind of shaky play from both sides we've seen to open up this match here, Larry.
That was good thinking there from Brian on that opportunity.
Now here comes KSA on the far side. Working his way in the box, and it's going to be poked out for a corner.
Good work there by the defender. Able to just get enough on it to knock it out for a corner. You know, it's what you want to see, John, because there are a lot of times where teams kind of take the foot off the gas when they come up with a team like Kalonji Pro Profile because of the name.
Ball in is low and chipped out, and
penalty.
Penalty.
I think he's calling a handball. A handball is called.
Yeah, I saw the center ref extend his arm there, called the penalty. So early on in the match here.
Let's see what happens here. You can see the referees are mic'd up. They are talking. This ball comes in. And yes, the extended arm of the Atlanta City player, and it's going to be a penalty. Center official is an official that's from Texas. He's from Houston, Texas. I was talking to the AR Christopher Haggerty before today's proceedings.
So golden opportunity here early for KSA Kalonji Pro Profile to take an early lead here on this penalty kick that's upcoming, and it looks like Anthony Sumo, former Golden Boot winner here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division, is going to take this one, and he's going to look to give his team the lead. And Malaga going to be tested right away. Sumo with the approach and the shot and the goal. Easy. 1-0 Kalonji Pro Profile.
Nothing you can do there. 9 times out of 10, that ball's in the back of the net for a PK no matter what. So Malaga just has to choose one side to go. You see Sumo steps up. Calm as you would like it with the left. Puts it in that same corner. 1-0 Kalonji Pro Profile.
Pretty shot by Sumo as well. So the golden foot of Anthony Sumo gives KSA an early lead. And we'll see how Atlanta City responds. The foul get called. So City with a free kick, about 5 yards inside midfield, and they'll just play it in. Pass attempted towards the near side, intercepted by KSA, sent back in by City, and it's going to go out. It's going to be thrown in here for Kalonji Pro Profile. That'll be Grant Carr, another veteran player for Kalonji, going to throw this in, and this is up the sideline there, and then gets it in midfield. It's going to be taken by City. And they're going to drop it back to Malaga. Malaga gets it back. Ball forward, past midfield, 50-50 ball. Grant hits his chest. It's going to be sent back in, and now giving chase is Irvin. And a little bit of errant pass is going to be taken by City. That's Emmanuel on the turn, losing it. KSA inside their own penalty box. Pressure coming. And a little bit of chase there. But the ball's going to go off on City, so throw here for Kalonji. Ball in along that far side is going to be taken by Kalonji. That pressure by City, forcing Kalonji to switch up here now on the near side. And once more, passes stolen by City. They're going to drop it back to Malaga. Fana, dives in there. Malaga just able to get it off. Now Carr with it. He's going to send it back to Irvin. And nice kick up in the air, a little flick. Kalonji at midfield, sending it down that far wing, giving chase to Sumo. And Sumo bearing down on Malaga, but he calmly dishes it off to his defense here on the near side. City looking to bring it up, down 1-0 early. Thanks to a handball in the penalty area, and there's a foul on Kalonji right at midfield. JB Jean-Baptiste at midfield. And now Kalonji's going to come away with it on the near side. Nice ball around into the box he goes. Trying to look around his man, get his around him, and does. And Sumo could not get to it.
Still plenty of time for Atlanta City to make up for that mistake there early in the match, John.
Meanwhile, we get another foul here.
They're
So
doing decent right now defensively.
And they're putting pressure on Kalonji as well, forcing them to perhaps maybe make mistakes. And we'll see if they'll be able to keep up this pressure the whole match. But meanwhile, stolen by Kalonji and turn and fires, and it's high of the goal and over for a goal kick. Small going to have to go back away to retrieve that one.
Update for you. Halftime at Atlanta United Training Grounds. 2-2 between Atlanta United and UMAFC. Also another update for you, John. Up in Riverbend Park, 100 miles away. Lightning delay. It is currently 1-0 Georgia Revolution.
And thankfully the skies are clear where we're at, as we have near perfect weather for evening soccer here in Snellville, Georgia. Watching the second half of our doubleheader. Earlier today we saw SSL FC and Legends FC tie 1-1. Now ball at midfield. Sumo turns away with it. Works around one man. Nice dish off on the far side. On the defensive third, trying to move into the penalty area, and pass attempt was chipped away. But still in play for Kalonji. And ball trickles out. We'll throw for City. Long ball attempt on the far side. And looking to handle it was Ash. Now working his way in the middle, and a little bit of push, no foul. He winds up on the pitch. Kalonji looking to come away with it. Irvin with it. He's challenged and he's fouled. Quickly back into play. Now over to Carr on the near side. To Fofana. And that one's going to go out. So ball quickly in. Malaga has it. And now the captain bring it up for City, looking for a long pass off the Israel forward. He was looking for number 13, Emmanuel, but ball's in. Now back at midfield. Israel losing it now. But City gains it back. It's Ash in the middle. Stolen by KSA. Now dispossessed is Simo. Over to Manuel on the near side. He has a couple men on him. He sends it back. Now there's a chip in. And it goes out for goal kick.
Tried to get there, just not able to.
Yeah, nobody close enough for that pass.
Rosario trying to get there.
Kalonji Past midfield now, charging down the near side. Works his way in the box. He's got 2 men on him, and nice poke away there by the defense. That was a good play by Israel. Good tackle
Not
there.
able to keep that in. That one went out, John. And, John, we joked about it. We will have a lot of puns today, but it is sort of like the Rebels versus the Empire because Atlanta City's so young and Kalonji Pro Profile with so many veterans on this squad.
KSA certainly, you could say you could say they've developed an empire here in Georgia soccer. With Bruno Kalonji forming quite an organization for himself with KSA.
You know, they represented the UPSL Georgia division for many, many seasons. They took one season off, and they have struggled to return to that form since.
But they're still always in the mix, though, always in the playoffs. We're going to corner his ball up in the air. Kalonji in control. There's chipped in. Headed out, but volleyed over the goal for a goal kick.
It wasn't that long ago they even represented the Southeast region into the Final Four of the UPSL National Tournament, ending third. If memory serves me right, it's been about 2 years.
Samalaga with a goal kick. And City will look to bring it up. Pressure by KSA, and they take possession. A nice takeaway by KSA. That's Samuel with it. I'll chip in, but sent out by the defense, and Kalonji going to let it go out of play here, so they have a throw. Ball in the box. And there's a chance for
Good
Kalonji.
save by
Great
Malaga
save by
there.
Malaga there. As
Got
Tiente,
that one right.
Yeah, Tiente had a shot there, but Malaga was there to make the save.
Coach Joao unhappy about something. Fourth official coming over and having a conversation with him just to calm him down.
Now Irvin bringing it up for Kalonji. And ball's going to go off at City for a throw. Diente has to go chase that one down, gets to it. Gets it back, sends it over to the far side. Handled nicely, but stripped away by City. But they get it back. Now moving in right outside the box and taking a shot towards the goal, and Malaga's there. Big ball forward, 50-50 ball, headed up by Kalonji. And they come away with it right at midfield. And they'll drop it back and reset here. Aurora giving chase. So City still keeping that pressure up. Forcing Kalonji to move that ball around. And Kalonji, some nice passing here. Finally get it past midfield. But pass is stolen by City. City has it at midfield. As Herolda. He ends up on the pitch, no call. Now there comes Kalonji now with a chance. Now able to run it down, and We have a yellow card on City. And it looks like they gave that to Rolda there.
It was off the ball, so we don't have it on video, John. You can see definitely some upset.
Yeah, some
On
tempers
both
starting to
sides.
flare
Tempers
here
on
a bit
both
here in
sides.
the early going, yeah.
It was number 30 for City, for Kalonji, who was.
And it looks like maybe another yellow was picked up here by City.
Number 30 is Callan, who feels like he was more than just slight discipline action. He feels that it should have been a different color.
So a little bit of a mess here to try and sort out.
See a handshake, though, between the two teams off camera.
So Irvin puts it into play. Here comes Kalonji. There's a shot from distance going to sail high and wide. Too much air on that one. So I have to say it's been a pretty intense match so far, Larry.
But that would be what you would expect, John. You would expect these two teams, they know each other so well. Coach Joao, the up-and-coming coach in the UPSL area, building this Atlanta City group. You know, he's coming from a young, fresh look, and especially as a former player. Then you look at Coach Bruno as he sits there and stalks the sideline. He's a well-known coach and a well-known organization here in the Atlanta region for many, many years.
So City's going to have a throw here. Israel puts it in, and it's going to get booted right back out.
Ash is saying he was pushed from behind, but not going to get that on that. That was just an errant pass from the City player.
So ball in for Kalonji. That's Carb going to boot it forward here, and it's going to be taken by. Oh, pass is intercepted. Try to get a through ball through to Sumo, not able to get to him. Now, long pass on the far side for City. He's going to be corralled by Kalonji. They're going to move it up, and City's going to pick this one up.
And, John, you got to remember, look at this from Kalonji's point of view. The last time these two teams met was in the playoffs when this Cinderella City team beat all of the top teams. Kalonji Pro Profile, Atlanta United Academy, and Dalton United to earn their way to the national playoffs.
Yeah, arguably the top three teams in the Premier Division. And now it's some gauntlet to run through, but Atlanta City did just that. And so Kalonji looking for a little payback tonight.
You know, Atlanta United Academy, they're one of the very first academies for the MLS to join the UPSL system. They've yet to make it to the national playoffs. They've done well here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, but they've never made it into the national playoffs.
A testament to the quality of soccer we have here in Georgia in the Premier Division UPSL.
Yeah, I would put this conference up to just about any conference
from top
in
to
the
bottom,
UPSL.
Yes. Meanwhile, here comes Kalonji with a chance. Oh, overstepped the ball a little bit, but gets it back. Going to take a shot, but Malaga's right there to scoop it up.
Easy scoop for Malaga. Good
forward.
ball forward.
And Aurora's there, and he had
But he was
got a
being
foot on
tugged
it.
back. There's a question there about why wasn't a foul called on there, because you had two defenders on Arroyo as he's trying to make that shot.
And he was definitely in the penalty area there, so Atlanta City making a case. There's a steal. Arroyo winds up with it. Pass off, trying to work his way through, and he does. Carr now for KSA, trying to clear it. Finally, KSA do. A little dangerous sequence there for Kalonji. Now there's a pass.
Oh, and
intercepted on a shot, and it goes wide on the far side.
That was a smart idea there. Just does not get it on frame. Does Ralda? He really could have tested Henry with that chance because he was on the run and had wide open space.
So Kalonji being tested here early. Fortunate that they did not give one up there in that sequence.
John, that might as well have been a 2-meter exhaust port to try to get that ball through. Could not get that on frame at all.
It is May the 4th, folks. All right, City looking for an equalizer here. Going to be turned away now.
There's a challenge from Ralda.
Yep. Fafana down again.
He's going to get. He'll probably just get a conversation with the center. And it's the same player, number 30, Callan of Kalonji Pro Profile. Yeah, center just having a conversation, telling Arroyo to step back for the allotted 10 yards.
Irvin on the near side. Stolen by City and poked away from Israel. Israel will throw in now for City. Ball in, it's chipped backwards to JB, Jean-Baptiste, and he's going to dish it back to his keeper. Malaga looking for Israel along this near side. He's got it. Works his way towards the middle. He switches up, pass over to the far side. And coming back was Kalonji. Nice play there. Poked out of bounds, but it's going to be a throw for City. Throwing on the far touch. Ball's in. Out chip in the box looking for Emmanuel. Emmanuel's got it. He's got turns and fires. And Benitez is there. So if you're just joining us, we're well into the first half now. In the 20th minute, it's 1-0. Kalonji Pro Profile thanks to an early penalty with Anthony Sumo converting on the penalty kick. And Malaga way out of the goal here. He's just going to boots it up. 50-50 ball hits the turf. Bounce around a couple times. Kalonji's finally going to get to it right at midfield. They'll send it back in. And ball's going to go past the touchline. It's going to be a throw here for City.
This clock is nipping along, John. We're already entering the 29th minute.
And it's been a fast-paced match so far for sure. Both teams very active this half. City doing their best to put pressure on Kalonji. Israel.
That was way too soft and slow.
Yeah, bad pass there. Looking for Sumo here on the far side. He's got it. Has one man to get around. Does. A little bit of heavy touch, but he can't quite get to it in time. And Malaga's going to grab that one.
You give somebody like Samuel that much time, he's easily going to cut that off. Sumo has to be careful there with that challenge on Malaga.
It's a little brave move by Malaga coming out there when you see the big man Anthony Sumo bearing down on you. Meanwhile, back to live action. Long pass intended for Emmanuel. Off the mark, so it'll be goal kick for Kalonji Pro Profile. Now Sumo trying to chase it down on the far side. Gets to it. Works his way in. Tricky dribble. It's poked away. It's going to be throw for KSA. And we have a City player down right now. Maybe cramp. And center ref is calling for a trainer to come on and have a look. So we're waiting for someone to come on. So you're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division Soccer on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV on our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss all the upcoming matches. There's a lot of other content on there for you. We have interviews, podcasts, highlight reels, lots of content for you to enjoy. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Now we finally get the young man up, and he's walking off the sideline. Sumo helps him up, but that's Cover.
Yeah, this is one of the things about the UPSL is that the home team is supposed to have trainers on staff to be able to assist with injuries. And you can see Coach Joao being upset because there's no trainer coming over to check on the player. It's something that we've got to do better in the league.
So after this delay, we're get back in the action here. It's going to be throw for Kalonji. And ball in. Looking for Sumo. Sumo trying to fight his man off, and he's get fouled from behind. And that was Brian committing the foul. He didn't like the call. So we have a situation here is right there.
And that
on
is
the line of the 18.
Yeah, that is just barely out of the box, John.
So good opportunity here for Kalonji to perhaps add to their lead. As we're looking for a free kick right in the defensive third of Atlanta City, right outside the penalty box, right outside the 18. Now kick underway and way high.
Well, that was a waste.
A wasted opportunity there for KSA. Too much wind under that one as well. See if we can get a ball in play now. They send in from the sideline here. Malaga has now one now. So City with it. Under pressure. Working their way on the far side. Get it across midfield. Yeah, nice flick ahead. And now chasing it down on the far side is City. He pushes it towards the goal looking for Emmanuel. Not able to get it was Emmanuel, but Israel chases it down, and it goes off Carr for a throw. So City came down in a hurry. So we're going to throw deep in the defensive third now of Kalonji on the near side. Israel with the throw into the box and headed out and volleyed high and saved by City. But Kalonji has it, and they're going to come away with it. And there's Fofana now on the near side, past midfield. He's going to drop it off to Samuel. Samuel, left foot pass goes behind Sumo. And ball at midfield. City takes it over. Now Manuel on the near side trying to get around Carr. And Carr, nice play by the veteran. Samuel at midfield to Fofana. Tiente. Now Kalonji at midfield. Tiente. Now they drop it further back. They'll reset here. Irvin. Tiente is going to send it forward looking for Carr, who comes down here on the near side. He's going to take a shot towards the goal, and Sumo tried to head it, but went past him, and still trying to get a shot off was Kalonji, and that sails high and wide. So good idea by Kalonji, just not able to convert.
Hey, you see here, John, as we kick it off properly. Working down this near side, Grant sends a beautiful ball in. It bounces, and then there's that last-minute shot.
Yeah, Sumo in the vicinity of that pass from Carr, just not able to catch up to it or get ahead on it. Now back to live action. City at past midfield here on the far side. Kalonji's there.
That one off the face of Ash.
Ow.
That ball just rolls all the way to Malaga.
Yeah, a little too hard of a pass there for Sumo. He couldn't do anything with that. Well, Israel, Samuel was there, but Israel gets it back.
Not the best control of it, but he's able to work it back, John. He's doing all right.
And Malaga sends a pass over that can't be handled, so we're going to get a throw on the far side for KSA as we're in the approaching the 39th minute here, 38th minute.
And some of these guys, you know, they've looked up to these Kalonji players for years on the City squad. Now you're playing against them.
Now ball in. Let's chip forward. Malaga has to come out, grabs it. He's going to push it forward. Looking for Manuel. Manuel gets pushed from behind. No foul. Carr saves it from going out.
Samuel taking a foul there.
Yeah, Samuel goes down hard, holding a leg. The referee coming over to have a look, but Samuel back up. No magic spray needed there.
Nope. And also remember, John, we've talked about it before, you know, on the we don't have the same rules as they have in the professional ranks. If a trainer comes on, you have to sit out for 3 minutes before you can come back in the MLS. So don't have that in the UPSL.
Wow. KSA working their way in. There's a chip. Oh, nice heel pass. There's Samuel there, but he's going to be dispossessed. Manuel's going to come away with it.
Deflected off a car.
So throwing for City. Maybe here in the field, it looks like the referee was sounded like it was issuing a warning to somebody. But ball in. And KSA comes away with it. Sumo in the middle, chips it ahead, forward. It's going to drift off to the far side.
An errant pass there for City, coughing it up in the midfield.
And City's going to come away with it after that. No foul called. Now past midfield, but only for a moment. And it's chipped out of past the touch. So
City has the speed, John, if they could just exploit it.
Well, City seems to have been proven themselves to be a second half team as we get near the end of this half. So we'll see if they can make some adjustments at halftime to do just what you said, Larry, to exploit KSA with their speed. Now on the near side, hard challenge, but a good one.
But done professionally. No foul, or no cards issued for that foul.
Right, and so throw for City. Oh, and this ball.
Somebody just got a tattoo.
Yeah. Off number 11 there, just, that's got to sting a little bit. So we'll get another throw for City. Israel's going to switch it up on the far side. It's going to be intercepted by KSA. Try to get head forward looking for Sumo. Tiente going to track it down. Tiente gets it back to Samuel. Sumo. Now KSA on the far side. And
that's a very, very harsh foul there, John. I thought he had enough to win the ball.
Nonetheless, the whistle is blown.
Center official is calling this game very tight.
So KSA will get a free kick from that. Ball heading towards goal, headed out by City. And long pass finds no one. Ball makes its way over Irvin. Irvin. Samuel back to Irvin. So Aurora giving chase as well as number 10, Brian.
I just
KSA
didn't get that one right.
Cross
but
midfield.
both teams
the ball
just
back.
not
Here
able
they come.
to.
Now Chargino has a little bit of space. Kind of moves in. He's going to take a shot. Not able to get a good strike on it.
Yeah, Camden just did not get anything on that ball.
Malaga with the easy save. Ball forward.
Just about 90 seconds to go in regulation, John.
I suspect we'll get a few minutes of stoppage. Now City working outside the penalty. He's going to take a shot. It's going to be deflected. And it's going to go off of KSA.
But it's going to be a corner.
And a corner for City here late in the half. Chance for City. They would love to put one up here on the board before the end of the half.
Absolutely.
And go
if
in
you could
tied.
get out, if you could get out of this with a draw in the first 45.
So Ash looks like he's taking this one. Ball in, headed towards the goal, a little bit over.
Yeah, just not able to put that on frame at all.
That was Rural, the hero from last week for Atlanta City, with the attempt. So Plites. KSA sending forward. 50-50 ball is going to be headed out of play by City. So it'll be throw at midfield for KSA. As we're almost at our 45. Dispossessed. It's KSA. City now trying to get across midfield. And ball's going to go off City. So KSA earns a throw.
We'll see how much stoppage we get, John.
So City with the throw. Now trying to move away from that far side is City. Manuel, number 13, has a little space. He's got a man bearing down on 2 men, 3 men now. And he's going to try and cross it, but it gets stopped there. And KSA.
Kalonji doing what they do best, defend in numbers. But here's an opportunity.
Oh,
great
nice
save by
nice shot,
Henry.
great save by Plites, but you saw how hard that Carr was charging back to get himself back involved in that play. So, as you mentioned, great defense, great coverage by KSA. And Henri Plites being called upon to make that stop. And it was a good one. Now past midfield's KSA. Now Sumo here, charging in, leading himself. He's going to take a shot. He's going to score! He moved right down in there and took a shot in the top corner on the near side. And right here in stoppage puts his team up 2-0. And he's already got a brace tonight.
What an individual effort from Anthony Sumo, coming down this near side, just streaking past Israel and puts it right past Malaga. Nothing that he could do. That was the tightest of tight shots. 2-0, John.
A potential backbreaker here for City.
But remember, City was down by 3 last week and found their way back into the match.
Very true, but right here, right in stoppage though.
That's a bit of a break for, a bit of a heartbreak for Atlanta City, because they were playing a lot better since that penalty. They just had a shot on goal with a great save by Plites.
And now that all is undone now as they concede another goal to Anthony Sumo. Now find themselves down, trailing by 2 now, as we'll look to hear the whistle for the half here any moment perhaps. And a foul. But you're right. If there's one club that has the ability to come back, it is Atlanta City. So, and there's still plenty of soccer left. We have a whole half coming up. And there's a whistle. That's going to do it. So, thanks to a pair of goals, a brace from Anthony Sumo, Kalonji Pro Profile has a 2-0 lead over Atlanta City FC here at the half. Larry Weaver, what are your thoughts on the first half, sir?
Well, I'm definitely sure that Coach Joao for City is going to be disappointed with those first 45 minutes. Bad luck on the penalty. Really nothing you can do there. I mean, it's just a bang-bang play. It hits the arm. It's penalty. What are you going to do? Second one there, they could have done better to box out Sumo and allow him to make that run. Malaga's got to do better on that post, on that near post, to be able to block that out. Bit of a mistake by the keeper. Nonetheless, 2-0. They still have an opportunity. Got to think about it. Got to come up with better solutions. Not having Jimmy Noel and Thierry Jules, it really puts one hand tied behind Coach Joanne's back. but I think he can find a way to get back in this match, at least see a draw.
Yes, sir. And you got to think Coach Bruno will have his team to just keep doing what they're doing and doing what they do best as they go into the locker room with a 2-0 lead. That's going to do it for us for now. We're going to step away for about 15, but don't go away for the second half. Coming up soon here, you are watching UPSL Georgia Premier Soccer Action on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV on our YouTube channel. Don't go away. We'll see you in a few.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
And welcome back, everyone, to Week 8 in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division soccer action here live on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV YouTube channel. My name is John Rain alongside Larry Weaver, bringing you the second half of our second match this evening. Kalonji Pro Profile hosting Atlanta City FC, and a really good half for Kalonji. They got off to a fast start, earning a penalty kick goal early on in the 5th minute and then scoring late in stoppage time. Both goals by Anthony Sumo, number 7 for Kalonji. So great first half for Kalonji Pro Profile. Atlanta City looking to see what they can do. They came back from 3 goals down last week. They're going to need to do the same this week to claw their way back in this match.
Absolutely, John. We'll look at the fixtures real quick for this week. Atlanta United Academy, UMAFC still 2-2. We'll get an update soon. The match, FC Birmingham, Potros FC 2-0, and the North Georgia United and Georgia Revolution. That match is currently on a lightning delay.
And it's been a rather lengthy one, too. But any further updates, we'll bring it to you. And we're looking to get this second half underway here momentarily.
I want to see a quick response from Atlanta City, John.
Well, they were pressuring and Kalonji early and making some things happen for them. You know, they played pretty well after conceding that early goal. But, again, that bit of a backbreaker or that allowing that goal in stoppage. But we'll see how they respond. And it'll be Kalonji in the white, all white kits. Going to kick things off here. Atlanta City all red. And we're just waiting for the whistle to get underway. As night has settled in here at Charlie Jordan Field here in Shiloh Stadium in Snellville, Georgia. It's been a beautiful day for soccer, beautiful evening now it looks like for soccer. No bad weather in our area, fortunately. Yeah, once more early pressure manual for City coming down, but Kalonji able to handle it briefly here, but now City will come away with it at midfield.
You would say that we've been at one with the force for the weather, John.
It is May the 4th, folks.
It's been a fantastic day here at Charlie Jordan Field.
All right, so City on the far side. Pass a bit off the mark. It's going to be taken by Kalonji. But City intercepts the pass. And City player winds up on the deck and whistle's blown. So foul given. And we'll get a free kick alongside near the far touchline for City. It looks like Israel number 2 will take it.
See if he can make up from that mistake, allowing Sumo with that opportunity for the second goal.
All right, ball in. And sneaking in behind, headed towards the goal, headed up now in the air by Kalonji.
Good ball into the box.
And they drop it back, but it's going to go to Malaga. Malaga at midfield, and there's the giveaway here. If he can get around, here's a golden opportunity for now for KSA as they charge it down. Malaga way out of position, and he's able to
just get enough on it to slow him down. That was a dangerous, dangerous area for Malaga to be in, John.
We got to see that one again.
Absolutely. We'll see how quickly they do, and I was expecting Kalonji to get back underway quickly.
Yeah, so ball in quickly here, but yeah, Malaga was basically caught in no man's land, and it looked like Kalonji had a 3-on-0 break almost.
As soon as
but
we have an
not able to
opportunity.
cash in. But KSA deep in the defensive third. The ball's going to go out. They're going to have a corner now, maybe. But here's the replay.
That mistake, and just absolutely on the run. He had open space. Malaga had to get that right. Just barely a little bit of a touch, but that was all that needed to be done. Great work by the keeper.
Yeah, number 11 was wanting that ball so bad in the middle, but just cannot get it to him as Malaga recovered nicely there. Now here's the corner into the box, and Malaga
good hands.
Grabs that one.
Quick transition.
Yeah, pushes it forward. But
just nobody there. That's my only beef when it comes to the keepers. I'm fine with the quick transition, but it has to go to your teammates' feet.
So we'll have a throw for Kalonji on the near side. That's Chopa. Going to throw it in.
Get to do it again.
So ball in. Tiente. Over to Carr, back to Tiente. Now there goes some pressure by Emmanuel. KSA with some quick passes now. Going to be taken away. Ororo leaves it for Ash. Ash trying to work his way around. I see trying to make their way in. There's Nazario on the far side. He's going to send it back in the middle. Now on the far side of Israel. Israel trying to work around his man, let himself too far. And Irvin's going to get to it. And he's going to send it up the far side. Now past midfield. Kalonji on the move. A bit of a heavy touch. And the defense of Atlanta City will clean that up. Now City coming up the other way. Past midfield.
That was a great job by JB to cut off the run of the Kalonji player. They're going to call that ball out on the line. It's getting harder and harder to see that gray line, John.
Yeah, as I said, night is settled in, and yeah, it's a faint gray here. So from our vantage point, not too noticeable right now. So thankfully, we don't have to make those calls, Larry. Now ball in. KSA looking to break out. Sofana with it. And he hits the dirt. And now foul.
A turf monster got him on that one, John, because there was nobody around him.
So Atlanta City will get a free kick here at midfield. Down by 2. Now towards the goal. Looking for Nazario in the corner. Trying to work his way in and let himself too far. Ball's going to go out for a goal kick.
John, I'll give you an update. Looks like a final in Lawson Stadium. Birmingham falling to Potros FC 3-1.
So Potros FC picking up another win today.
That puts them at the top of the table too, John.
So Potros having a great season so far. Now ball looking for Sumo. Sumo with it.
I have to say, John, what Christopher Uranga and his staff have done at Potros FC has been an absolute beauty to watch. You think about when they first started into the UPSL and struggled, they took one season off recently and they've come back and they look absolutely fantastic. We got to cover that week 1 with SSL when they got that late winner, and they just they looked the part in all ways.
Most definitely, Potros showing that they're a team to have to contend with here for among the top teams in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. Now ball in for Kalonji, and he's got 2 men on him, still in control, and ball's going to go out, so it'll be a throw here deep in the defensive third now for Kalonji. Ball quickly in play. And back pass is stolen by City. Now City with a chance. Aurora at center field in the center circle. Switches it up on the near side. And
yeah,
we get
looks
a yellow.
like a card coming, and good call by the center ref. Number 21 committing the foul for Kalonji Pro Profile. We'll take a look at the foul again. You can see Israel making that, or not, number 18 making that run, and just a little bit of a shoulder all the way down results in that foul.
So I believe he's a
second half
substitution.
substitution.
Yeah, unfortunately not on our roster. So Rulda perhaps taking this one here, this free kick for his team. So chance here for Atlanta City.
Only a 2-man wall for Kalonji here.
Ball in towards the goal, and Pleites there.
That was a dangerous decision there by Pleites. It did have a little bit of a bounce to it.
Yeah, gave up a little bit of a rebound there, but he was able to corral it.
He's a fantastic keeper. He's been in these parts for quite some time.
Camden pushes it forward now. Here's a chance.
Offsides, John.
Offside is a call.
Yeah, I could see from up here that he was off. Take a look at that opportunity for Atlanta City again, John. Good ball in. It just dips and bounces. Doesn't get it on the first grab. Is able to get there for the second.
Yeah, the ball may have had some spin on it. Made it maybe a little harder to handle. Ball towards the goal and not able to catch quite
Arroyo
up to
just
it. Was
couldn't
Arroyo.
get to it. And then can't control it there on the corner. But they win it back for a second. Again, commentator's curse.
Sumo with it now. Sumo winds up down on the turf and Bay's up. So Sumo, for a big man, not afraid to throw his body around. We often see him
Ooh,
wind up on
Tiente.
the turf quite a bit. Now Tiente goes down now.
He took a shot there from behind. Center official just trying to calm down the City player. Number 10. Brayon, I don't remember if he's on a yellow or not. Because I know there's a few yellows issued already.
Yeah, Plites. KSA trying to move up the far side. Pass is intercepted by City at midfield. Now they're working their way in.
Just didn't get that pass right.
Sumo with it now. Dishes it off on the near side to Chopa. And KSA will reset. There's a long ball looking for Sumo. That's going to be way too hard. And Malaga running out there just to be sure. But goal kick for City. And so we had to get a second ball off the field. Now ball forward. Handled by KSA. Oh, nice pass over to Sumo. Sumo trying to get around his man. Does. But they're going to call a foul on him.
Yeah, that time the body of Sumo let him down as he ended up committing the foul with that one.
They went with the size of Sumo. You got to think maybe sometimes that works against him. Tropa on the near side pushes it forward, but another foul called and a yellow. Yellow card issued on City.
Yeah, number 18 getting the card there. Number 6, Nazario, he ended up being a part of 2 collisions. 18 feeling like they were getting the short end of the stick on those calls. That's more than likely what that challenge came from.
So that player, number 18, second half sub here for City. We were given the starters. We don't have sub information. Now long ball. And KSA's going to come away with it. It's going to move into the box, and he's going to be tripped. Oh, no call. If that was a foul, that would have been another penalty. And KSA is not going to like that one. And he's going to get a yellow for that. And Carr is going to pick up that yellow. And You hear Bruno did not like that call at all.
Let's take it the first one, John. You see here, he's able to get the ball from behind. Perfect call by the center ref. And then the second call. You see here, coming forward, taken out from behind by Carr. The only thing you can say to the center ref from Texas is welcome to Atlanta.
All right, so we'll get that all sorted out. And as a result, what we have here is a free kick at right at midfield for City. And just waiting on the whistle to get play back underway here. In the 60th minute now. 2-0 still our score. All the scoring in the first half so far. Yeah, Henri Peters comes out, grabs that. Now pressure by City. But Kalonji able to push it past midfield. It's going to find its way to Malaga. Malaga sends it over to Valverde, the captain. Valverde challenged by Fofana. It's going to go out, and they say it's going to be a throw for City.
You see the AR saying push from behind.
Ah, so foul then. So City looking to get on the board here and draw within one. And ball hits the referee, so we'll have a drop. So City on the near side, working the way in the middle. Looking for Aurora. This is going to trickle through to Plitas. He picks it up. Ball forward, 50-50 ball, headed up by City. And City takes control of midfield. They're going to chip it in. Looking for Nazario. Nazario.
And he's just shoved to the ground there, John.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't even like even trying it. That was two hands, fully extended.
So Choppa says, welcome to Shiloh Stadium.
You see here, he gets control of it, tries to stop, and he's just, nope. Young man, have a seat. Update across the news wire, John. Final over in Marietta. Atlanta United 3, UMAFC 2.
So a close one there at the Atlanta United training ground. Atlanta United Academy prevails 3-2. They pick up another victory. There's a kick in the corner. It's going to hit the American crossbar.
Good idea there. Just didn't get it on frame. And that's a hard one to get up and down. We got a substitute coming on for Atlanta City. Number 17 is coming on. Who that is, I have no idea. We don't have substitution numbers. We might be able to look back at some of the past. He's going to be replacing number 6.
So Nazario is going out.
He had a good game, Nazario.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a 17 anywhere, Larry. So
Nah, it's fine.
So back to live action. KSA. Ball's going to trickle through. It's going to be handled by Malaga. 50-50 ball at midfield.
You see
Ferraro.
JB and Malaga being on the same page for Malaga to come out and clear that ball out. Two guys that have played with each other for a long time, coming from the Clarkston area. Kalonji Pro Profile, they have a substitution ready to go. 33's day is done.
So we'll try and see who is coming in here.
He is replaced by number 22.
That's Shiloh. Momdell Shiloh.
And immediately comes in and immediately commits a foul. And a kick away by Chopa, and he's going to get a yellow for that. The center official is not, and that's a red card. That's a second yellow. Oh, that was just silly, silly, silly.
So that opens the door for Atlanta City. A costly play there for Chopa, playing on a yellow, and picks up a needless foul there, and another needless yellow, subsequent red. And now KSA will be down a man the rest of the way. Still time for Atlanta City.
That was not the way.
It is May the 4th, folks. So Atlanta City. Let's see if they can take advantage of this situation. That lead is way out of the goal. Now City on the ball. Chip in. They're looking for an offside, but they don't get it. And now foul. Seeing a lot of whistles this half here, Larry. Play starting to get a little chippier and chippier here. But free kick for KSA, and right at midfield, Atlanta City intercepts. So Atlanta City up a man with time. They need two to tie.
Especially with only 23 minutes left to go in regulation, John. Atlanta City is starting to turn up the intensity.
And there's a nice steal by City, but get a call.
Yeah, that's a hard one because he got all ball on that one, but it was a slide tackle. Bit of a tasty challenge. That's why the center called the foul. You can see here, win the ball there. Bit dangerous.
So Kalonji, free kick midfield. They'll chip it in, and now we get another yellow here.
And I think that JB might also be on a yellow as well. I think he might end up getting a red as well.
And now we're going to have to separate these players now.
We said that it was going to get intense.
Yep, tempers are flaring for sure now. And
take a look at this again, John. See, as this ball comes in and it's off the ball, it's JB just kind of, I think, just held up the Kalonji player from moving in.
but the referee did see it, and so
Luckily
only a yellow.
JB was not on a yellow already, or we would be down to 10 men across the board.
So there's a chance for Kalonji now.
Yeah, so you're saying there's a chance.
So free kick. Certainly within striking distance. Let's see what they do. This looks like a 3-man wall to get around or over. Kalonji playing a man down now. Ball in, hits the wall. City trying to come away with it. And ball's going to trickle down to Diaz. He's got a man bearing down on him. He sends it forward.
And this is the moment when Atlanta City turned it on last week. Can they do it again?
Yeah, they came all the way down from 3-0 to tie it up. But unfortunately lost in stoppage, conceding a goal. And eventually lost 4-3. But with a man advantage now, there's a push. And there's another yellow. So, seen a lot of yellow cards here this evening. Referee trying his best to maintain order here. And we've seen quite a bit of rough play here in this second half. So Rolda is going to take this free kick near the, just off the near touch line. So we're past the 70th minute and into the past the 71st minute now. Time is starting to become a factor now. And ball in, and it's headed out. And again, everyone's looking for a foul. But the result of that is we're going to have a corner on the far side for City. So another good chance here. Let's see what they do with this set piece. And now Aurora is getting into it a little bit of pushing. So these teams, they do not like each other, Larry.
Starting to get heat turned up, John.
All right, now looking to get the ball in the box, and trickles through, and Kalonji's going to let it go out for goal kick.
That one just bounced around everywhere for an opportunity. See here, it gets through 2-3. Arroyo was the only one that really had an opportunity.
But it does trickle past the end line off Atlanta City, so goal kick. Kalonji. Sending long, goes off the back of the City player and out for throw. So number 22 throws in, finds Sumo. So notable omission we had for Kalonji tonight, and he was on our starting lineup, was the captain, Dafma. We have not seen him out there this evening. Sumo with it, trying to get around. Draws a crowd. And player winds down, no foul this time. Emmanuel at midfield. He loses it. Sumo winds up on the dirt spinning around. Now we get a call. Another foul here. This time on Tiente. And another yellow card, Larry.
Just about everybody's getting a yellow tonight,
I was
John.
just about to say,
It's-
I think
it's
everyone
Oprah
must be
time.
playing on a yellow now. Next yellow's a red.
Two more substitutions. Tachi, the center back and longtime captain's about to come on. He's going to replace Callan, I would assume. And we'll see who the other substitution is coming on for.
Yeah, so being down a man, Bruno wants to get some fresh legs out there.
Yeah, they just need to see these last 15 minutes out, John.
All right, play back underway. City clears it to midfield, but it's going to wind up with Kalonji. And they're going to chip it forward. Sumo giving chase, but it's going to go to Malaga. Malaga doesn't get all of that one, and City able to catch up to it first. And again, another Kalonji player goes down, but no foul. Now City fighting for the ball. Now they get control. Now here's a chance for City, but nice recovery by Kalonji. Now along the near touch, kept in and finally out. So throw in for Atlanta City. About to pass the 76-minute mark here. Kalonji been playing with a man down. Hasn't hurt them yet. Atlanta City needs 2 goals to tie this match. 2-0 is our score. Again, all the scoring has been done in the first half, thanks to Anthony Sumo, who has a brace. Now the subs come in for Kalonji. Is that Daphma who just came in?
Yeah,
It is. It's
Yes.
Daphma.
Daphma came in, and I was trying to see who the second substitution is because it was a forward over there on the far side.
So we just mentioned the whereabouts of Daphma, and magically he appears. Normally
Number
wears,
32 is who also came in.
Yeah, normally wears the captain's band.
Coming over the top there, Israel on the newly entered 32.
Number 32 not on our roster. So the first half of this match seemed to go by very quickly. The second half here has been a bit of a slog with all the whistles we've had. Now ball in, Malaga way comes out to grab that. City looking to get on the board here. And there's a push.
Coming from Irving there.
And no card this time. You almost expect to see one now at this point.
See, Irving it's going to be that shoulder extension. That's why you're going to get it.
And it could have been close to being a card there, but luckily for Irvin, it was not. So deep in the defensive third now, City will get a free kick just a few yards out of the penalty box. 3-man wall. Ball in. Finds the pitch. City trying to corral it, and it's going to trickle away. And get another whistle. Foul. Ball will go. Foul given. Ball will go Kalonji's way. approaching the 80th minute. Entering crunch time now for City. And Kalonji just hoping to stay the course here and get out of here with the victory. City switch it up on the near side. Right team working his way in. Pulled down, no foul.
Advantage played.
So they didn't, so letting them play on. Trying to work their way around. There's a shot from distance, and Pleita's there and makes a nice stop. So the center ref let that play continue. And we end up with ball forward for Pleita's past midfield. Winds up at the foot of Atlanta City, but it's going to be taken by Kalonji on the near touch. Drawing a crowd. And looking for Sumo. Sumo with some fancy footwork gets around one man. Sends it in, but way too hard and out for a goal kick.
John, give you an update. Up north, game is officially called off due to rain and lightning. That match did not make it to halftime, so it will be a complete replay. And Georgia Revolution will not get to restart that match 1-0 up. It will be a complete restart, and a reschedule of that match will happen sometime this week. We'll be able to bring you an update to that.
So unfortunate for Georgia Revolution as they had the lead. Meanwhile, back to action here. City.
Here's an opportunity.
Coming down, moving into the box now, looking for a man to pass to. Trying to work his way in the middle. He's going to take a shot. Pleita's is right there.
All that work, and it just didn't get through the laces and didn't put any type of power on that, John.
And it went right to the keeper as well. Pleita's really didn't have to move for that. Now, there's a giveaway. But it was chipped up in the air. And Doffman's just going to blast that one out of play. Kill a little time off that clock as we're starting to draw nearer and nearer to our 90th minute. We're about to pass the 82nd. Atlanta City's been playing with a man advantage for a while now and just not have been able to take advantage of it as of yet. They still have time. Ball in. Tipped up in the air. And headed up once more. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. So Henri will take his time corralling this one.
Definitely so. We're 83 minutes into this match. I don't think we're going to get as much stoppage time in this second half like we did in the first half, John. Atlanta City has a sub ready to go. JB Baptiste. Jean-Baptiste this day's done. Let's see who he's being replaced by.
Ball forward ahead. Sumo's going to catch up. Or no, it's not Sumo. But he's in the middle, though. But a shot and a goal. Goal for Kalonji.
As the good man, Mr. Longshore, would say, that was amazing individual effort from Anthony Sumo. Look at this run. The newly entered number 3 can't keep up, and he just rips it past Malaga. Malaga just got that all wrong. He's had just a horrible day today.
So number 24 puts Kalonji up by 3.
He gets the the hat trick, John.
Yeah, so that was number 24 getting that goal there for Kalonji, Larry.
What's that?
That was number 24 getting the goal there for Kalonji.
It was?
Yes.
Excuse me. I thought that was Sumo.
I thought it was at first, too, the way he was running down there. Definitely sumo-like.
Yeah.
But, no, it was number 24.
Number 24. Do we know who's 24?
We do not.
Of course.
But it was a great play.
Whoever that was a great play.
So Kalonji up 3-0 now. Looking good here, despite being a man down. Extend their lead. And looking more and more like this will be one in the win column for the home team. So we'll see if that takes all the wind out of the sails of Atlanta City. They were playing hard, still playing hard, but just not able to cash in at all tonight.
Here comes substitution. 16-day. Ralda, his day is done. At this point, Coach Joao for Atlanta City, just play all of your substitutions that you have. Just try to see if you can get some minutes for some of the guys and get something positive to look forward to next week.
And if you have players out there on yellows, get them out of the match too if you can.
Exactly. I think that's maybe what he's doing.
A nice turn here by Kalonji as they're charging down. Surrounded by 3. Sea of red there, and Atlanta City able to come away with it. Now City on the far side. Shot in through the middle. They're going to switch it up. Right outside the penalty. Right outside the 18. And being forced out. Nice defense by Kalonji. Now City. Shot. Try to get it on it, but it's going to go out of play. And for a goal kick. So ball in. Sumo giving chase. And Sumo just grabs his jersey and pulls him down.
And Sumo's going to get a yellow for that too.
Yeah, that's foolish.
Yeah, that. If you want his jersey that bad, it's in the gift shop.
I've lost count how many yellows we've had now, Larry. Quite frankly, it's been a little difficult to keep up.
See this ball played. Sumo just tugs him down.
So, what we have here now is free kick for City. So we are past the 87th minute. Down 3, chances not so good now, but still want to keep on scoring. Goal differential is an important stat here. Second tiebreaker. So anytime you can score is a good time.
I'd like to see Atlanta City at least get a goal to go away with something.
It just make it hurt a little bit more if you not playing a man up for a good while and still not able to score, put up a goose egg. Be a little demoralizing, I would think. So City trying to work their way into the box, and they do. Turn and fires partially blocked. It's going to go trickling over to Pleites. He makes, well, didn't even have to make a save. Ball just came to him. He's going to pick it up. Going to take some more time off those minutes, some more seconds off that clock. Now Pleites is going to send this ball forward past midfield. He's going to wind up on the turf. Valverde with it.
And again, John, which team is playing down a man? Because it doesn't look like it's Kalonji. Atlanta City did not capitalize on that advantage.
Kalonji even able to convert and score one while a man down. Sumo Had it briefly. Is dispossessed. City. Time running out here. We're approaching the 90th minute. Ball in the center, headed out by Kalonji. But picked up by City. Now right outside the 18. Moving his way to the middle. He's got defenders around him. And now we get a whistle. We get a foul.
Substitution for Kalonji. Kevin Diaz coming in. He's going to replace Samuel, number 10. And another substitution running up as well.
And get anyone who might be on a yellow out of the match here. But we've seen more than our share of yellows. I think Larry and I are both working on yellows right now, too.
Yeah, I think we might. And Chris, the cameraman, I think he might have got a yellow, too. He might have missed a something out there.
All right, so Atlanta City with a chance.
I
They're
think
looking at a three-man wall.
I think the
Ball.
center official might even have given himself a yellow.
I would not be surprised. City in control. Trying to get on the scoreboard here. But Kalonji is denying them once more.
That one's
another
just
foul.
knocked out. I think it might have went over the line. Another substitution for Kalonji set up. It looks like Anthony Sumo's day is done.
Sure, he's on a yellow too.
Good.
Get him out.
Good decision. He's being replaced by number 13.
That's Tambadu. Or Tambadu. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that name correctly.
It's a throw, the center official is saying, not a set, not a foul, not a free kick.
So throw, and we should be in stoppage now. And with Kalonji being up 3-0, I know we've had a lot of delays this half. I don't know how much longer the referee will let this go on, but and so Atlanta City thought that was going to be their ball, but it's to Kalonji. Now ball in. And another foul. Now, with the free kick, they switch up on the near side. City. Perhaps with a last gasp here to do something. Trying to move down. There's a ball, this nothing ball, I guess is what I call it. Goes right to Pleiades there. There's no one there for City.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes into this extended time. Maybe 2 minutes more, John, at most.
So Dathma along the near side. Tiente breaks through. He's charging down the middle. He's going to send it over on the near side. Here's a chance for Kalonji, and there's a offside. So ball at midfield. City crosses, but they're turned away once more by Kalonji. It's going to be a throw for City. Kalonji just wanting that final whistle to come. Atlanta City now trying to come in. And another yellow card.
That one for
That one
Kamani
for
Irving.
Irving. And was he playing on a yellow? Maybe not.
He may have been the only player on the field that wasn't.
So free kick for City.
Yellow cards are like metachlorians. Everybody has them.
It is May the 4th, folks.
I had to get at least one more, John.
And may the 4th be with you all today. Ball not able to be handled there on the far side. Goes past the touch, throw in here for City. And oh look, guys, another foul.
But no yellow this time. This has been a tight called match.
Very much so. Now,
Just right into that wall.
right into the wall, as Larry said, and ball's going to try to play. And finally, mercifully, this match comes to a conclusion. We get the final whistle. 3-0. It's going to be your final. Kalonji Pro Profile. One heck of a game for them, but a bit of a costly one, too, as they're going to lose Chopa. Camden, he picked up a red card today, so he will miss the next match. But Kalonji do pick up the win, 3-0 over Atlanta City. Larry, your thoughts on this match?
It's one of those that I think Coach Joao will tip his cap to Coach Bruno. Better team tonight. They just performed better tonight. There's just nothing that the city squad really had for them. Still shows you that the veterans still have something to show the young kids.
Yeah, Atlanta City, they gave it a good effort for a while. Very active on the field, but just could not able to break through and missing a couple of important pieces as well. So a bit of an uphill challenge, uphill battle for Atlanta City, and they fall 3-0. That is going to do it for us this week here. We thank you for joining us here on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group coverage of UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. My name is John Reen alongside Larry Weaver. It's been a pleasure bringing soccer action to you today, and we will see you next time on the pitch.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.